Hi guys, Railgan here with another video. Today we're having a look at a CVT matchup. A game that I played against Draconics, Grandmaster Turnaround, 5.1 KMR. So decent on the European ladder of course, and all I can say is, what the hell happened to the Broodlord? We are going to see a game versus a mech Terran. I'm of course opening with my pool, hatch, gas, into Roach build, free Roach Opener. The build is alive and doing well. I'm actually building the free Roaches this game as well, so let's see what they're doing. They immediately find a Reaper kill, beautiful. They're moving across the map, my opponent is already pooping his pants. One base turtle guys. One base bunker on the high ground. At least scared of an all-in, right? But there's no all-in coming. What is coming though is a proxy starport. Definitely don't see that every day. I'm just going for my standard lair follow-up at 100 gas into triple gas, or rather quad gas. Droning up to 44 drones at 37 drones right now. Looking very good economically. I know he's going mech, right? He's floating that barracks. If he's floating the barracks, mech is very likely. So the Banshees are getting mate, Cloak is on the way as well. I'm going for a Spire follow-up as is standard with the free Roach Opener. Spores are on the way as well. Third base. I'm finishing up I used a couple drones for the Spores and Hatchery, so I'm a little bit down. Also kinda missing an inject in my main base right now, building Overlords. A couple additional Roaches, because I wouldn't say scared, but I'm worried of about the roach attack. If you check what I've scouted is, I've seen the double factory with my overlord. I sent an overlord in, I didn't show you guys that. I just killed the cyclone, let's watch that again. Whoosh! Cyclone done. Spore crawlers are ready, so the Banshee won't really do too much. Right now I'm completely messing up against the Hellions though, so Hellions are going into my natural workers killed. At the moment he had one kill. At the same time Banshee's in my main base, harassing my workers. So not really do too hot against his harassment. On his side of the map however, I'm also killing workers with my Mutalisks. The Hellions are slowly getting cleaned up. The Banshees luckily flew into the Spore Crawler. He is still losing workers on his side of the map to the Mutalisks because he has no defense ready at all, right? He is going mech, but with a proxy starport and Hellions and tanks for defense versus the Roaches and Hellions being suicided, he doesn't really have too much left. After all is said and done, exactly even in the workers killed count. Difference is units lost, he lost more because my Mutalisks are still flying, right? These are 800 resources for Mutalisks, or 800 resources that are still alive, while his attacks all died. Going to speed the game up a little bit right now because this is pretty much the early to mid game. Nothing too much will happen right now. He's doing a little bit more damage here, killing 12 workers, was very unhappy about that. I'm going for a Baneling Nest follow-up, an Infestation Pit, the melee and missile upgrade. I'm throwing down the Nidus network, getting ready to build Swarm Hosts. We are going to see a Swarm Host follow-up with Swarm Host Nidus, because I am playing against mech. Look at this creep spread. How many queens was that? This one queen right here built all this creep. All you need is a single queen to creep the entire map. Right now, Swarm Hosts are launching, Roaches are suiciding, not the brightest idea I have ever had. Also dealing with the Hellions on my side of the map. But what's important here is I want to delay this CC from landing, so I'm building a Nidus that he now has to kill, so he has to move his units if he wants to mine from there again. He is now in panic mode, pushing across the map. Yeah, I can land there I guess. Could have sent some Roaches there as well, would have been nice. But he's pushing across the map, he wants to do damage. Supply wise, he's not in a bad position. I'm morphing my Ravagers now, building additional Roaches. My supply is shooting up as I'm getting ready. to make my stand, to crush this army. He's still struggling, building a second Nidus just so he cannot land for a little while longer. I'm on 70 workers, so we are even in workers. Locusts are going in for the move, right? At this moment, I'm controlling the locusts to spread them out so they land on top of the tanks. So I can clear these as quickly as possible. Also got link speed, so I'm cleaning up everything that he has right there. Bit late on the hive, should move those drones to this base. Still did not scout the proxy. I didn't actually know it's proxy Banshee, he was so slow with his Banshee attack. Didn't even notice that he was proxying. But on his side of the map, I now cleared his entire army. So I'm pushing him. Now, if you're watching this game, you might ask yourself, well, I mean, how much longer can this go on, right? We're barely at the halfway mark, boys. There is quite the game that's left. He has so many tanks. I now have to deal with the Banshees as well. And I'm realizing, well, I'm actually just suiciding my units into him. I can't really get anything done here. So Hive plus Crater Spire against a lot of tanks. He is kind of on a timer. My goal at this point is to buy time, right? If I just go back home right now and sit at home, he will push across the map and probably kill me. But if I suicide units here, there, everywhere, I can do some damage to him and I can build up my Broodlord count. He has no armor upgrades on his SCVs. I have some links burrowed everywhere. The lack of armor upgrades will make it very hard for him to deal with Ling harassment. Income wise at the top left, I'm way ahead, right? I'm on 5 bases, fully pumping. Well, almost fully pumping. And I'm now getting ready for my Broodlord transition. I have Speed Banes, the Banelings are to kill the Hellbats, and then the Broodlords are to kill the rest. Right, suiciding a couple links too many, beautiful hits on the Bane, on the Hellions down there. And once again you might ask, Railgan, why don't you just end the game? I have 11 Broodlords against 3 4s. Now I thought, how strong can the 4 be? It turns out the 4 is pretty goddamn strong, dude. This guy is destroying my Broodlords. And I'm like, okay, well, I mean, look at his economy, right? There is no way he can keep up with my eco. So I'm just gonna build even more Broodlords. So here come the Corruptors, the Broodlords are pumping, some Nidus distraction, doesn't really do too much, just throwing issues at him to try and buy some time while I get up the good Broodlord count. And I thought, if I get 20 Broodlords, how the hell is he gonna stop that, right? I'm just gonna one-tap those 4s. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, it's... I don't wanna spoil it too much, but it's not really what happens. Turns out the 4 is a pretty damn strong unit, or rather, I think it's not that the 4 is super strong, it's just that the Broodlord is really squishy. I'm keeping him on 3 bases, his economy is in shambles, his supply is on 100 army supply now, so pretty big army, he's clearly getting ready for a push out. I'm sending units at him. It's important that I have Banelings. I need to kill the Hellbats with Banelings, otherwise I cannot fight him. I'm trying to send Broodlings at him. They also reduce the Broodling lifetime, I think. And here you can see how quick my Broodlords melt. I have 19 Broodlords against 7 4s right now. Army value overwhelming. I cannot take a fight against him. It's perplexing, you know. But I really cannot take a fight. I'm trying to find some damage, kill whatever I can. I'd keep his unit count low. I'm now getting Vipers, because Twitch chat said, Railgan, you need Vipers or you're gonna lose. And I said, well, I'm not gonna lose, and Twitch chat is always right. So I added some Vipers to the mix. We're speeding things up a bit right now to the actual fight that's gonna happen here soon. And now, almost there. I'm building a Lurker then right now because I thought, well, I mean, what if the Broodlords are actually not enough, right? I have a lot of banelings as well. I want to just blow him up. So I'm going in, parasitic, blinding cloud, trying to land some hits, and then I realize, well, actually, I only have my broodlords left, and if he A moves me now, I probably die. So a little bit of kiting is going on right now, but nothing too much. I'm evacuating this space because this Terran ball is rolling at me. I'm buying some time to get more blinding clouds up, and this army of 8 or 9 force is about to go head to head against my... I'm blinding clouding him, right? He's going head to head against my broodlords here, and just watch my broodlords melt. I mean, what is happening, dude? Luckily I had links to clean it up. Imagine if he had like a couple more hellbats, but he deleted my... he deleted all those broodlords. Now I'm so far ahead now that the game is over, right? Spoilers, guys. I'm gonna destroy him. I have quite the bank, just doing some damage here, there. I'm controlling the entire map piece. Moving out of position, I'm getting some lurkers up. Now you can say, well, Railgan, the broodlord is the wrong unit against the 4. I say, well, you're right. But I don't think it's okay that the 4 deals so damn well with broodlords. It's a little bit too much. Yeah. Just bouncing about slowly, taking him out, grinding him to a pulp. But yeah, I was very surprised by the strength of the 4, or rather the lack of strength by the broodlord. Not really sure what to make of it, guys. Broodlord against, I guess as the moment my opponent starts building 4s, I better run with my broodlords. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave your thoughts on the 4 versus broodlord matchup in the comments. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.